What's really driving the change to the way we produce video and film content today is the merge of the IT and the traditional broadcast technology. This has been absolutely necessary as we're doing more things where we have hybrid and we have remote, we have people local, we have equipment in the cloud, we have equipment on premise. So I think by bringing these different technologies together, they're able to do things better, faster. In a way, it actually enhances creativity. This company, Apantac, has been providing KVM solutions for 5 years, but multi-viewer solutions for 17 years. For me, that's cool is the fact that they've actually combined the two systems into one. The biggest value here is really operational, because you're actually seeing the displays of the different computers that you're working on. So what that means is that you know exactly, like, you don't have to pick it from like some little window. You can see exactly what the video is, what the display is. That's the computer I want to be. So you just select that one and you're operational. I think the wow factor is when you take KVM and you put it with multi-viewer together in one, what you get is you get the ability to see all of the different computers that you're working on, but you can so easily select the one you need. So I think it's a matter of being quicker, faster, easier to find. Operationally, I think it's much more intuitive. I mean, it's built for any kind of creative person that has more than one computer. We're always trying to bring the desk space down, but you still need access to more than one machine. So this just makes it easier to have them at your fingertips. All of the solutions are getting easier to use, more intuitive, they're just more reliable. And I think that, you know, we're seeing how broadcast and other technologies are really merging well, broadcast and IT in general.
The exciting thing about ATEME is a very well-respected product. It's been around many years, and it's never been available to system integrators like ASG until now. And so these were tools that were strictly sold directly to large enterprises like television networks and sports networks. So now we have the ability to take these products and deploy them for all of our clients, which is a huge step. ATEME is a new vendor to ASG. Starting about a year ago, they recruited us to be the first channel partner in the United States. They make very advanced workflow tools. Previously, we called encoders and transcoders. But in truth today, these are tools that are used to take media and put them in the format they need to be in for whatever is the next stage in the process. Whether it's production, post-production, distribution, they cover the entire gamut and the entire workflow. ATEME provides kind of a universal Swiss Army knife of tools to take your camera content, get it ready for edit. Take your edited content, get it ready for distribution. Take your distribution content, get it to your CDN. The wow moment actually is when people see how it can simplify doing this work, which previously might have taken multiple pieces of software and many clicks in many places. It is built for content professionals, although it is being used in some cases for people with user-generated content as a front end to bring things into distribution and simplify that process in a more uniform way. It is a continuing evolution of software-based workflows. It's really the next part of software-defined infrastructure. The ability to take what's really a video stream that's already a data stream and make it into a different data stream, both in real time and faster than real time.
I'm Tim Gross from Advanced Systems Group. We're here at NAB 2025 at the Backlight booth to go over and review the new features inside of the Iconik Media Asset Management System. The new features this year include facial recognition, Blackmagic Resolve integration, an automation engine, and new and improved review and approval synchronized playback, dare I say Cinesync. The Iconik Media Asset Management solution is a perfect fit for the small editorial group or the large enterprise. Helps keep your clips organized and accelerate your production timelines. The new facial recognition features inside of Iconik help detect all your actors and categorize and group your collection, everything into collections for quicker production timelines. The Iconik Media Asset Management System is changing the future of production. It speeds the time to production by helping organize and categorize and metadata tag your videos in a very simplistic and easy to use interface. The AI features help accelerate this with facial recognition, speech to text, and other features. Check it out.
Our relationship with Sony is very unique. ASG, Advanced Systems Group, we go back a long way with an audio background. Dave Van Hoy, our president, and myself had a number of years in the around the audio industry. And we're both enthused not only by experience in working with a great company like Sony, who does serious research and development in this, but the partnership we'll have not only with Sony, but with the community. This is a community concept. It's how people can work and be collaborative. And that's what ASG really excels at. ASG is not just a technical company, it's a company about understanding how people work, the usage factor across all industries, whether it be music, post-production for film, television, broadcast, live events. There's a lot of things that ASG touches on, and this is just a natural complement to the type of work we do. The newest and most successful implementation of emulating a professional sound system in a room, now in your headphones. Sony VME provides content creators the ability to have a predictability in how their sound is going to be distributed. I think the wow moment for Sony VME is when they actually get to take the headphones on and off and compare the sound in their headphones to the sound in the room you're sitting in. That is impressive. There are other solutions out there that replicate a sound field in headphones, whether they be immersive or not. The thing that makes the Sony different is their technology actually does a better job of creating that localization space. The way they do the process, and it is a process, is individualized. It's not just a mass market technology that some works for some and doesn't work for others. It is a personalized experience. Built for anybody doing any sort of production, post-production, anything that has to do with audio, whether it be a consumer at home or for the major feature films. It really lends itself to the idea of, as I said, a personal experience, but it also lends itself to group and team play. If you have a production with a number of people working on a show or a bunch of people working on a record, you can share the same experience because you hear how it would be in the same room, whether you're in the room or not. It'll redefine how people can collaborate. It'll redefine how people can transport their environment with them. In a time and space where people don't necessarily work collectively or work from home or work from some other space, people working on airplanes, it gives you that portability that we'd all like to have, but it's been compromised before now.
Pixit is more than just storage and media creation tools. What they've done is they've got basically 4 different parts of the production that they've been able to put together. They give us an opportunity to search and to view various pieces of media that are on the storage. They've incorporated an on-premises AI. It doesn't have to talk to anything in the cloud. It's all in your shop. It will automatically send your media to different places based on what the workflow needs to be. Different locations, to online, nearline, cloud storage. It speaks to all different levels. and the core hardware that Pixit has always been known for, and the core storage system, which is extremely high quality, extremely fast, and also extremely dense, so it doesn't take a lot of space. The really exciting part about it for me is that they were able to take all these different pieces and put them together in a single interface. So the user only has to go to one web page to view, to catalog, to organize, and to orchestrate the automations that send your media where you need it to go. It's very, very impressive. It's very easy to use. Using an AI, it catalogs everything and it extracts data from the files based upon what the AI sees. This now becomes searchable so that they can find out more about what it is that they have without necessarily actually having to look at it. And then of course, underneath all of it is the storage. They make very, very high quality, very fast, very large storage hardware. But this technology not only talks to that, what we call nearline, but it will migrate also to block level, to S3, depending on what the workflow is. So it handles both of your production and it handles your archive, and it's all done automatically. Well, the way that it's redefining the future of media production is to have a single place to go to manage all the various parts of production: viewing, cataloging, creating rich media metadata, and then automating all of your workflow automation, archiving from a single interface. We have one client that has 75 workstations doing 4K uncompressed, hanging off of one piece of storage. It's very, very difficult for something to do that. And this does it basically painlessly, which is great.